Good afternoon, everyone, and I thank everybody for stopping by today. And whether you're seeing this live or you're seeing this on a rebroadcast, thank you for all stopping by to hear another episode of Talking About Congo. And today we're going to be talking about what's going on in Congo with the U.S. warning this morning. Yes, this morning when I got up and was checking my email, I found out that the U.S. Embassy had issued a warning they issued it for American government workers, but since they sent it out to everybody who was registered under the State Department's travel program, they sent it out to everyone. So, what is going on in the Congo? Well, with all the things that could potentially go wrong, it was kind of scary. The first thing is the embassy said that the president, Felix Tshisekedi, was going to make an announcement today, and they had predicted that after such announcements, there's always the chance of violent protests afterwards, and to be on your guard for and to stay out of certain areas where protesters have a tendency to gather. So, as I just got contacted people in Congo, they have not mentioned that the president has went on the air yet to talk about whatever was so important to address the nation, but we're going to suppose that he's going to go on sometime today. Typically, the government has a tendency to do announcements in the late evening after people have gotten off from work and they're sitting around after having a meal. And just like we do the stuff at prime time, they do stuff at prime time also, but it's typically on the radio predominantly for most of the people because they don't have television. And for those who have television, they could be able to maybe see hear what's going on in the Congo. So we have no idea what he's going to talk about, but it was enough that the U.S. government felt that it was uh, sufficient to warn U.S. personnel to be on the watch out for demonstrations. Now, this is just me, Woody Collins speaking. I think that there are probably a number of issues. Uh, Number one is that the government is under just supposedly issued a new budget that's 50% less than it was last year. And so therefore, that may be a potential cause of what they're going to do in order to make that budget. Are they going to cut salaries? Are they going to not pay certain people? What is going to be, how can they survive off of 50% less budget? So that's one thing that I think that could be coming up. I think the coronavirus and the Ebola viruses are doing pretty good, so it's not about they're going to have any corona uh, uh, Ebola virus news that's going to break in that he needs to talk about. He may mention that as something that's going on good in the country. So I don't think that's why you would hold a meeting, a press conference or speech you're going to do because of that. Another theory that is that the government of the current president is fighting with the parties of the former president, the FCC, about who has been elected judges and everything. Each administration selects their judges to judge their cases. So it's not like here in America where we have the Supreme Court that's they're elected for life. there's a tendency over there to, fire judges on their Supreme Court, add new ones, and since the democracy is so young, uh, they can do that, and that's the precedents that they have already established. So that's another possibility. But the just the rumblings of everything that's going on in the Congo just leads me to believe that something is amiss. And if the U.S. Embassy thinks that there's going to be protests after this announcement that he's going to make, and that's the way they phrased it, an announcement versus a speech. So with an announcement, that means to say something that the people don't know that he's going to tell them. I just hope it's not something that uh, you know, like that's going to cause a widespread violence and stuff like that. This is even though the the government is coming up on its second year, uh, we hope that they are going to be allowed to get itself together and continue on. But that's what I have for today. Not a lot of things that's going on in the Congo, but that was newsworthy. Whenever you see, uh, typically the U.S. Embassy warning is not that stark. They usually tell you what's going on and what areas to avoid, but they just kind of say, kind of watch out for everything. So thank you so much for tuning in today. Uh, and this has been Woody Collins with Congo Helping Hands and another episode of Talking About the Congo. As always, take care of yourself and your family. Also, be safe, wash your hands, wear your mask, and finally, be blessed. And also, if you're enjoying this program, tell me so in the comment section. Just say you're doing okay. Uh, are you not doing okay? Or what you would like to hear more from? And second thing is, if you're really enjoying it, make sure you subscribe to one of the channels, your favorite channels, because we're always going to, at this point in time, be streaming to my live, uh, to my Facebook profile, Congo Helping Hands uh, page, and also to our YouTube page. So thank you very much, and we will see you tomorrow on Saturday, and hopefully with uh, good news and not news of the country of Congo in another uh, deadly embrace. So thank you again, and we will see you tomorrow.